Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to another video. So it's pretty obvious what this is going to be about. It's important that I kind of make an announcement and talk to you guys about what's going on with my channel right now. So Battlestate Games has removed a large number of my Escape from Tarkov videos, and this is kind of a reoccurring thing. About 1 year ago in August, actually it was exactly 1 year and 1 month ago to this day, the 22nd, they removed a handful of my Escape from Tarkov videos, and today at like 5 o'clock in the morning they removed about almost a dozen more, I believe, and they probably would have removed the rest of them, giving me all of my I guess 3 copyright strikes, which would indefinitely remove my channel, because I am a small YouTuber, and I think it would be very difficult for me to try to fight this, just based on what I'm going up against, and just because, you know, YouTube is a very big platform, and I think it would be difficult for me to fight for my freedom and to fight for my channel. But either way, not really getting into that too much. Basically, to fill everybody in, is like way back in the day, and I say that, but it was like a year and a half ago, a lot of my channel was focused around Gary's Mod realism videos and Escape from Tarkov single player modded videos, which I don't really want to get into a bunch of detail with that, but basically it's a modification that allows you to play Escape from Tarkov offline with a legal copy of Escape from Tarkov, and it's basically just you play the game against bots. There's like AI PMCs and stuff like that, and there's a website with a bunch of mods that you can download for that mod, and it was a lot of fun. It was really cool. But either way, Battlestate Games wasn't a fan of me uploading video, uploading videos showcasing this modification. They didn't like it, so they copyright strike my videos, and they did the same thing to other content creators like Blue Drake. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but they removed a bunch of his videos. Now, the thing that's really fucking shitty about this is that there are quite a few videos out there right now, at least last I checked, about single player Tarkov that have not yet been copyright striked and removed, and I'm not exactly sure, you know, what the reasoning behind this is, but either way, my thoughts on it is this is an extremely shady practice by Battlestate Games, and, you know, I kind of just shrugged it off. You know, a year ago I just thought, okay, you know, they removed a couple of my videos, it's whatever. You know, I've been a fan of Escape from Tarkov. I played it since 2017. It's like, it was whatever, right? But now that they're taking this step to not only give me 1 copyright strike within an hour period, or well, I mean a year later, but from 5 a.m. to like 6 in the morning, they did 2 copyright strikes, and they probably would have done more if I didn't go through and just like completely remove all of my Escape from Tarkov videos. And I still don't even know if I'm completely in the clear, to be honest with you guys. So I think the big thing here is that this might be, you know, the last video you guys see from me, and, you know, I've got a lot of content that I have set up, you know, to share with you guys, and, you know, the journey for me is just beginning. And I love doing YouTube, and I really wanted to move over to Twitch and start building that community back up again, because that was one of my big things. Was I really wanted Twitch to be, you know, something I did like maybe 3 or 4 times a week, where I kind of get everybody together and, you know, kind of have like my own community over there as well. And it's also really good for revenue, and that I can kind of build off that like over time, you know what I mean? But either way, like, I guess the point here is that, you know, Escape from Tarkov or Battlestate Games is pretty much going out of their way to remove my channel from the platform because of these videos, and it's pretty evident here. I mean, they remove like 10 in a row, or they do 1 copyright strike with 10 videos, and then they do a second one with 2 videos, and then when I went through my videos, I had like, I don't know, 5 or 6 more videos just from Escape from Tarkov, not even the modded, but I just went ahead and wiped all of them. Like, I'm not even gonna take a chance. I think it was really silly and stupid of me not to do this, you know, before, but I didn't really think it was a big deal, and I didn't think it was gonna be a reoccurring thing. But obviously, you know, as the evidence has shown, you know, getting those emails, yeah, it's definitely an issue. And I have to say, from this day forward, I'm probably going to uninstall Escape from Tarkov, and I'll never play the game again. I think Battlestate is just absolute fucking scummy. I mean, it's It's just ridiculous that they would do this, you know, taking a modification, you know, of somebody else's game, I guess. All that time they put into it from the developer side, right? And you know, that's who they need to go at. That's who they need to go after, in my opinion. Regardless of the fact, you know, regardless of the fact that whether or not I think it's morally okay or legal or what have you, I mean, that's who they need to direct, you know, their attention to. You know, I don't know if it's a legal thing, you know, maybe it's easier for them to copyright strike videos on YouTube to prevent people from getting their hands on this mod than it is for them to go after the developers of the modification. I don't fucking know, but the big thing here is that I didn't create this mod. I'm just showcasing it. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, I'm not just showcasing and trying to get people to go and play the mod. I'm actually playing the game with music in the background, you know, commentary. You know, these are creative videos for the most part, right? I'm not just slapping something down. These videos took a lot of editing. I'm talking hours and hours of editing thrown together to bring content for people, regardless of whether or not, you know, it broke their terms of service. You know, I wasn't cheating. You know, I wasn't cheating online. I wasn't playing online. So, but anyway, with that even being said, I think Escape from Tarkov in its own is, you know, I don't think the game is awful. I think it would be kind of hypocritical. But either way, you know, the game has not been in, you know, the place that it was when it was first being introduced to everybody when it first came about in like 2018, 2017, whatever it was. Back then it was like this survival shooter that everybody loved. And nowadays it's just this meta run around, sprint around, play the game like it's Call of Duty, you know, and it's just unfortunate because I don't like the game and playing that way. I don't like to play the game that way. I like to play the game like it's a survival shooter, and that's how it's always been. But the game is just not the same anymore, and I'm sure there are a lot that can agree with me. But with that even set aside, I mean, just the practices that Battlestate games have been, you know, the evidence I've shown, you know, with me getting copyright striked and Blue Drake and all these other content creators over the years, it's just ridiculous, and I don't want anything to do with them anymore. So either way, I couldn't see what else they could do to I guess threaten my channel, but it's possible. But I wanted to have this video out there for you guys to know what's going on. So either way, I think that's going to be everything. I think I covered everything. I'll try to answer to everybody that I can down in the comments, but I think this needs to be out there, and I think it's important. So either way, thank you guys for sticking to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.